What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Nikki, and I am back. You guys, how is your day? How did your day go? I know it's Saturday. It's like Sunday morning. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. And I know we've been preparing for these storms across the world, across the United States that I know of. I only know, really what's going on in my area, but I know it's in a lot of different areas. But I hope everybody is staying safe and out of the way of the weather. Let God do His work. If it's God doing His work, you hear a lot of stories about, government can control the weather and all kind of stuff. These days, you never really know. I don't know really what to believe, but I do know who I believe in, and that's God. So that's my that's my go-to. That's my go-to today. These days, y'all. That's all. That's it. That's all. When I when I talk to people, when I think about things, I'm always finding myself going back to God, like talking about Jesus Christ, like just that is like the center of my heart, of my life at this moment, y'all. And like, I don't know, like I said, I'm really not trying to force God because I feel though everybody has their own journey and their own walk. And you know, I don't want to never just force anything on someone, but God is the way, y'all. The word. He's just everything, That's why I say he's the center of my life at this moment because I don't think there's nothing that I could do ever in life again without having God in my life. Like I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot do life without him. Honestly. Like, no lie. I can't do it. And I wouldn't want to. And I hope and pray that anybody who's watching my videos or going through anything, don't when you feel lost, know that you got somebody with you. You always got God with you. Always. Always, always, always. So y'all, what I did on today was my girl Shantia Deja had a class. She hosts these classes where she talk to you. She have like the names of the class, and I gotta start taking notes and writing this stuff down because um, the brain that I have kind of forgetful at times. So I be trying to remember, but I'm getting older. So girl, you need to write it down so you can remember. But she had a class today, and today was the first day that I decided to actually speak in the class. Yes, quiet old Nikki. Just I like being in the back. I like being undisclosed, incognito, as they would say, but incognito. I just like not being just out there, funny. I'm doing YouTube, making YouTube videos, trying to hide myself. But I guess I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's like when I'm put on the spot, it's different. Right now, I feel like I know I'm talking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in a community with whomever, is watching my videos. Like I said, I wish y'all would comment more because I really want to, get to know you guys and whoever is interested in me through my videos. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get to know you guys better because y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't have really any friends. I ain't gonna say I don't have really any friends because I don't have any friends. I don't have any at all. And I do have family members, but like I said, I'm on this journey I'm by myself. I'm walking on this journey by myself. I don't really have nobody on this journey with me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to connect with people through this journey, and you know, get someone who can teach me something. Maybe I can teach somebody else something. You know what I'm saying? I can only teach you through experience, though. I don't just know a lot. You know. But back to um the class. Yes. So my girl, Chantel, she hosted a class today, and today was the first time I spoke. And she had two questions in the class. She asked two questions in the class, and I, even in the class, y'all, I was praying and crying the whole time. You know, in my own little box, just trying to, pray to God, and know every time I'm praying to God, it literally brings tears to my eyes, because I'm so connected, trying to get the best out of every situation, and I'm trying to get to know him way more than what I am, more than I do. And she, like I said, she asked these questions, and I know one question I'm gonna try to like paraphrase, because I can't really remember exactly what the question was, but I know it was the first question had to do with something like what's keeping you from God, pretty much, something like that. And what was keeping you from God? And then I said self-doubt, because it is self-doubt. Well, back then, now it's not, but it's been self-doubt, because the circle that I had wasn't a godly circle. Like, everybody believe in God. They have their own individual relationship of how they communicate with God, but it's not something that's just on the forefront, or that people talk about a lot. So it was like self-doubt. I was kind of sort of afraid to show myself in that way, because everybody is used to what I used to do, the laughing, the drinking, the smoking, you know what I'm saying, Jezebel spirit type of person, That's what people are used to from me. But I am not her anymore. I really am changing. I really am, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge other people based off their walk, but for me, it's all about God at this moment. If it ain't him, then I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be a part of it. So I was afraid, really, to show myself in this kind of light. So self-doubt. And the second question was like, if God, if I had the choice, if I had to wear the garments, if God put me in different garments, what would be a reason that I probably wouldn't do it, or wouldn't put those garments on? I'm paraphrasing it. That wasn't the question, but it was something like that. And I did choose. I said the people around me, and it's because, like I just said, they're not used to me. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to the new me. They're used to the old me. And so, like I said, I was young. My mom passed, and so a lot of things that were taught to me, and a lot of people that I was around, was just the drinking, and it wasn't of God. It's a lot of things that I did wasn't of God, and I really am trying to make a difference in my life, and put him at the center of my life, y'all. And I promise you, I really am. Like, it's a lot of things that's changing for me. I had my sister and my cousin was over my house, And they was talking about something, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I mean, it bothered my spirit because I didn't want to hear it. It's like gossip, you know what I'm saying? And it bothered me. And I was like, y'all, I don't want to hear this. And, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't on the same walk, you know what I'm saying? They had something else to say, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like pretty much brushing what I said off. But, like I said, I can't expect for everybody to be like me. But I just don't want to hear it. It really bothered my spirit. So that's why I say the people that's around me kind of, you know, what throws me off, because it's like I want to cut them off, but you know what I'm saying? Then who would I be around? And it was loneliness. Yeah, it was the people around me and loneliness, because the walk with God is lonely, because people don't understand your walk. People do not understand that you are a different person and you want to move differently when you get in alignment with God, and when you want to get to know him more and better and stuff like that. And so it's the loneliness. It's the loneliness. But like when I answered it, and she responds, because she gives her, she talk, and then she, you know, asks questions, and then you got a choice to raise your hand or not. And when I tell y'all, I done been in plenty of her classes, but never spoke. Today was the first day that I actually spoke. And when she called my name, I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? She called my name. I'm like, and I was still kind of scared in the moment, but I had to suck it up and get it together, because it's a time limit, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to be heard, you got to go and get it out. So I did get it out. But I was crying even with trying to answer the question, because like I said, it gets lonely. It gets lonely. And it's like not wanting people to judge me based off of the things that they knew me from in the past. Like, I'm a whole different person, so I'm not trying to, you know, fuss with nobody. I'm not trying to be a part of no drama. Like, I'm not trying to do none of that. So it gets lonely, because it's like I ain't got no friends that's on the same level as me. I don't got nobody. Well, I won't say level, because I ain't trying to put myself above nobody, but just on the same walk as me. I don't have anybody really with me that understands and want to do this with me. So it gets lonely, but I'm okay. I'm okay. What I am starting to realize is, y'all, I feel like the loneliness is for a reason. Honestly, the loneliness is for a reason. Let me tell you something. Honestly, I've been lonely all these years, but I have not been alone. God has been with me all this time. All this time. There were things that I could have been done. There were situations that I've been in that could have been just took me straight out of here, you know what I'm saying? But it didn't. And the thing about it is, I've been through some things, y'all. When I tell y'all, I was on a job that a lot of people was against me, like a lot, and I still went to that job until I got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But I still went, because at the end of the day, it was like, okay, I was doing it for the money, of course, but I wasn't gonna allow them to break me. If I feel like the more I stayed, I would have ended up in a situation that I did not want to be in, like jail or hell, or whatever, you know. I would have been. So I decided to leave, but it was a lot of people against me, and just not even at that job, y'all. I told y'all I've sat in plenty of rooms. I've been around people who I thought I was close to that would sit in my face and talk about me. Like, I ain't never been one of those people that get drunk that don't understand or recognize when I'm being talked about. Like, I never been one of those people. So, like I said, the loneliness is for a reason. Because God, like, girl, this job, you don't need it. These people that's sitting in your face talking about you, you don't need them. I am your father. I am your father, y'all. When I tell y'all, I get emotional when I think about it because it's the truth. And it's something that I should have been tapped into. But I didn't. Because I was trying to hold on to the world, to the drinking and the drugs and the relationships like that. I was trying to hold on to that. That's not me. That's not me. That was not me. What is me is knowing that God is my father and that when something is for me that he wants me to have, like Miss Chantel say, it won't be no confusion, won't be nothing negative. God does not operate in confusion. So that job was not for me. Those people are not for me. And I had to understand that. I'm really, really, really getting to know that. Yes, it's lonely. It's a lonely walk, but I'm not alone. I have the ultimate friend, the ultimate father, the ultimate mother, the ultimate person in my life. And that's God. And I'm getting to know him more and more, more and more every day. And Chantel, y'all, she makes me so excited to get to know him. It's not a, like I don't know if I said this before, but back in the day when I listened to my gospel music, my cousin she stayed with me and she used to be like, oh, Nikki and her feelings. Anytime she heard me like play my gospel music, I'm in my feelings. But actually, I was just trying to get to this point back then, but couldn't. Now, I can get to this point. And guess what, y'all? I have been through some things, not just with people, but just within myself. I've had some issues within myself that I have had to deal with, and I have had to put my big girl drawers on and still walk and still show up and still just be who I am, regardless. And I cannot say that I regret a thing. I don't regret anything because I can really smile at this point in my life. I can smile because I'm letting go. I'm honestly letting go of the confusion, of the hurt, of the pain, of the, trials and tribulations that's unnecessary. Because a lot of the times when you're dealing with people, it be unnecessary when people get into it. What are we fussing for here? Am I stopping your money? If it ain't about no money, if it ain't about God, if it like, what are we fussing for? We have no reason. So I'm just happy to be on this journey, y'all. For anybody who's listening to my videos, for any young girl, young child who is lost or confused in this world, because it can get hard, I promise y'all, God is the way, the only way. He is the Almighty. He is everything. And like I said, I don't try to force God on people, but I do want people to know that He is the way. until you gonna get until you gonna get beat up on. You gonna get beat up. I felt beat up on a lot. I still feel beat up on a little bit, but I'm getting up out of it because I'm setting boundaries, and I'm knowing what rooms are for me, and I'm knowing what people are for me. And even though those people who talked about me in my face or did wrongdoings to me, I ain't no hatred in my heart for those people. I don't have time to hate you because I'm too busy getting to know myself through God. I'm too busy trying to learn a better way of living through God. Everything I want in my life at this moment is through God. I don't want to just fill out no application, put it in, and work for anybody. I like just for anybody, any old body, because people feel like they can treat you some kind of way when they feel like they're your manager or your boss or something like that. They talk to you any kind of way and stuff like that. I'm too busy. I have been a store manager before. I have been a boss before. So I can't put myself under you. I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable in that position. I don't. Because I've been there. So I can't. Because I know me as a boss, me as a manager, I never mistreated anybody. Whatever anybody had going on, I was concerned about people. I wasn't that boss like we leave the job. Like the last job that I left, at times when didn't have, well, waiting on Mariah, but Mariah probably wasn't there at that point in time. I was taught you don't leave your workers, or I was taught you at least check on them. Child, boss I had, vroom, right past you, no care for you in the world. That's all right. That's God revealing and showing people, showing me these people. Like, girl, why you keep showing up for this job? Like, as long as you stay here, you gonna be in some kind of it's just not gonna be right. I want to say mounting y'all, but I gotta learn how to use that word. But you're gonna be in some kind of strife, so you have to know when to get up out your situations, when enough is enough. And that's what I did. I'm on this walk with God, y'all, and it feels good. Like I said, I'm not where I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And I feel so much better now with no check coming in with my name on it. But I feel so rich with God, so rich in love. I do. I feel rich. I do. I do. So I don't know what else to say to y'all, about, getting closer to God. It's something that you have to get there. But it's an awesome feeling. And I just pray that you get there. I pray. So y'all, I'm end my video here. I hope I wasn't just all over the place in this video. But like I said, y'all, my girl Chantia, she's awesome. And she is the person that is teaching me. I'm teaching y'all through my experience. I'm just talking about my experiences and the things that I've been through and now what I'm choosing to do in my life. But Chantia actually knows, like, the Bible. Like, she's going through it. She's talking to you about it. how to implement things, and when you doing this and when you doing, like, she's awesome. So if y'all ain't never been, like, I've been wanting to go to church, but y'all, I feel like I got church when I listen to her. I mean, I had a good pastor that I like to listen to, but I would say it do turn you off from the church when you got people who will go to church every Sunday, but then as soon as they come up out of that thing, they talking about folks and stuff like that. I be like, it's kind of awkward, because it's like, with God, dog, you just got God word on you, and you already talking about folks. Yes, you ain't delivered. Delivered from that gossip spirit. But I guess some people just sit in their ways, but I don't desire to be sat in ways like that. Because it don't, what benefits do you get from just talking about people? Like, it don't benefit me. It don't put no money in my pocket. If it puts money in my pocket, if it get me closer to God, then maybe. But if it don't do that, I don't need it. And right now, if it ain't by Him, then it ain't what I want. So, like I said, y'all, listen to my girl Shantia Deja. If y'all need anybody, she's Shantia Deja. I'm not sure exactly where her name is on all platforms, but I know she's on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. She's on our platforms. So if y'all ever need somebody to listen to, go listen to her, because she's awesome. She gonna make you feel it. She gonna make you feel it. And I'm just here to show you, to point you in the direction. Wow, I'm getting pointed in the direction that I need to be in. So y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have an awesome night. Stay safe out of these storms. Stay safe out of all these other things that's going on in the world also. Y'all just stay safe and spread love. Like, for real. Because that's what the world needs. Love. And to stay safe. So, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe on my videos, y'all. Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Give me a friend. Give me a friend through this. Maybe I can meet somebody who can really be my friend. I ain't got no friends, y'all. I want somebody who I can relate to on a spiritual level. So, if anybody out there want to be my friend spiritually, reach out. Let me know. Maybe we could be friends. Hopefully. Through God. But, yeah. So, y'all have an awesome night. I'm finna go to bed. As y'all can see, I got my robe on. Yeah. And my bonnet. Yeah. But, y'all have a good night. And go to God. Go to God. Go to God. Good night.